Doc, your team really responded to you calling them soft.
Yeah.
I was wondering what you're going to call them tomorrow night to motivate.
I was trying to, my local vocabulary, Marquette student, maybe a Dayton guy would have something else to say. It was good. I mean, obviously it's one game, and it was great. Our defense was fantastic. We did a couple things different. Trapping, was great. And then the ball movement was terrific as well in the first half. I thought, the second half was, how that goes with the score. But overall, I just like our focus and how we approach the game.
Courtney's all around.
Courtney was great. You can see Courtney is getting better and better at what we're asking him to do. He's bought in completely, which you can see that. His shots will fall. I feel like him with Avery last year, where I kept telling you guys Avery could shoot, and you guys were looking at me like I was a Martian. And then he started making them, and Courtney has proven he can. He's getting wide open ones, and eventually they'll fall.
It just seems his two best games with you guys have been the games without Rondo. Any rhyme or reason?
No, I'll let you read into all that, but maybe statistically, I just think Courtney's been playing better the last 4 or 5 games, period.
It seemed like you got around that whole question of what are you going to do half-court-wise without Rondo by running.
Yeah, and we just basically played through the bigs. We took all the pressure off the guards. All they had to do was bring it up and then throw it to Kevin at the elbow, or Jared at the elbow, and then cut and move. That way, there's no dribbling ball. I mean, it was easier for them that way. That's what I meant before the game when I said I told everybody he's going to be the point guard. And basically what I was saying, our bigs were the point guards today.
Is that one of the best transition things you've had just in terms of transition?
Yeah, but we got a lot of stops too, Steve. I mean, they were shooting 20% so you really should have a lot of transition buckets, and we did advance the pass, which is what we're looking for.
Aside from the 19 points for Jeff, Doc, his play inside, you've been asking him to get inside and do a little bit more inside. Yeah. It seems like he did that on both ends.
Yeah, well, he's just got to keep doing it. Again, one game, it was great, okay? And what we're trying to get him to see is when he's at the 3, he's a power player. When he's at the 4, he's a speed player. That's how he has to look at himself. And so and our guys did a good job of getting him the ball as well.
Is there a little more?
You jumped it after Wednesday's loss. Did you have it? I mean, did you want to? They didn't pat it on the back the last couple of days. Did they feel bad about themselves, or did you let them handle whatever they needed afterwards?
Well, I didn't do anything. I mean, we went pretty hard yesterday for short, and we actually went hard today for a shoot around because we got to get our culture right in that way, and we got a long way to go, but we're getting better. You can see it for sure.
Did you guys extend defense a little bit more, or was it just a little bit more successful today in terms of ball pressure?
No, we trapped pick and rolls, which we don't do much anymore, and we're bringing it back because I think it's coming back. So we did that, and our guys stayed with it. Usually we show and get out. We just decided, Lillard is terrific, but he's a rookie and young, and probably hadn't seen a lot of traps that stayed with the ball. And basically that's what we did.
You gave Courtney a couple of different assignments, and he handled both pretty well.
Yeah, he did. That's, to me, the most positive part of the game for me is that I thought Courtney was able to guard then Lillard and then Platoon and then chase guys off. I mean, he did 3 different things in one game defensively. That's hard to do, and he did them.
Talked about it a little bit the other day before the other game, but Jason becoming more and more comfortable with being a scorer and also doing the things on the defense.
Yeah, and that's what we need him to do. It's funny, Jason Terry he's like Kevin in a lot of ways. I mean, I think everybody should coach him once. Really, he's just a joy, and he's just fun. I mean, he plays hard, and he honestly, and I told this to the team, he should be our worst defender by far. And yet, when you watch the film, he rarely shows up doing something bad defensively because he's so darn competitive. And it was a great lesson for some of our young guys.
Doc, you're able to limit the minutes of Paul.
Yeah.
With a game tomorrow, how important is
that? I think it's important. I don't subscribe to it, that theory. I honestly think you do the same warm-up, you do the same game preparation, so you use your wattage no matter what if you play. But it can't hurt, so let's put it that way. And Paul clearly didn't want to go back in. You know, he made that very clear to me twice. I said, Paul, let's go one more possession. And so, you know, that was good. Good for him to get rest, because tomorrow we're playing those Jets. You know, we're going to need all the energy we can get.
Doc, first night of a back-to-back in both of your games without Rondo, so how important was this for the morale of the team so that they can start buying in to play more of that Celtics basketball that you talked about?
Well, a victory is morale for sure, and a victory the right way is better morale, so that was good. It's good. I mean, when you win without any of your guys, and you're going to have a lot of games without guys, it's always the win games. You know, I think those games are important for the rest of the team, so they can see their importance. And so I think it was good. Thank you.